Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Investment Trends, where we discuss the latest news in the stock market and the economy. So as of Friday morning, it looks like all three major stock indexes are headed for a winning week. So we saw the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and also the NASDAQ. Looks like they're going to finish in the green, and the futures market on Friday is pointing upwards. So what came out on Friday was the PCE Inflation Report, which is one of the Federal Reserve's favorite inflation reports, and those numbers matched expectations. And they were also down slightly year over year to 2.2%, which is actually a little bit lower than expected. So this gives Wall Street a good indication that the Federal Reserve should continue on with the interest rate cuts that we saw. However, the Federal Reserve did come out and say that will they always be 50 basis points? That is unlikely. They said that much smaller cuts might be in the future, but it looks like we can continue on that path, is at least what's expected right now because of these inflation numbers starting to cool. In other news, in other areas that have opportunity to potentially invest in, so David Tepper, who is one of the best hedge fund managers of all time, he hasn't done a great job of running the Carolina Panthers, however, but he came out and said he is buying everything he possibly can in China. So he's buying ETFs, stocks, futures contracts, whatever he can get his hands on. He said he's buying as much as he can because the Chinese central bank came out and said that they are unloading a lot of stimulus into that economy. They're cutting rates and they're trying to do whatever they can to booster a faltering economy. So could be an opportunity if you look at a couple of different ETFs or mutual funds that have some exposure to China. You could get in early on that trade potentially. Also, in other news, an area to look, a stock that's been battered a little bit recently due to antitrust lawsuits is Google. So Google has been battling not only government officials, but also in a little bit of a spat with Microsoft as well. So that stock has been a little bit undervalued right now. So a good stock to look at that could potentially rebound pretty quickly. As we see, we're headed into the election, which could cause a little bit of volatility. We could see some choppiness in the markets. Also, if you're looking at Treasury rates, they are starting to come down slightly. So what was a 3-month Treasury bill at around 5.1% is now roughly around 4.6%. So pay attention to those yields that you're getting in money markets, CDs, Treasury bills, as they may not be as much as you were expecting them to be. So that's what I've got for this week. Leave a comment below if you're seeing any other investment trends that you're following.